Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our practical class, right? Welcome to our final practical class. I am so excited to have held your hands since the very first day up until now. And, it's such an amazing thing, really, to just um, be able to start something and finish it. A lot of people start things, but they're not able to finish it, right? And it's never a healthy thing to start something and not finish it. So, good evening and welcome, everybody. Good evening and welcome. Today is day 13, right? Today is the day 13 of the class, and it's such an amazing journey. It's been an amazing journey. Welcome, Christiana. Thank you for always being on time, right? I really appreciate your ability to show up on time. Christiana, please, you would need to confirm that you can hear me because I know you always have issues with StreamYard. So confirm that you can hear me with this new one that I downloaded. Let me know where it's if you can hear me. Christiana, please, can you confirm that you can hear me? Okay, so I think you've unmuted your mic. Hello, can you hear me? Can you confirm that you can
I,
hear me?
I can hear you, but your voice is still a bit low. I don't know. Maybe I will use my
It's still
earpiece or
low.
something. Mhm. It's better than before, at
Uh-uh.
least. I'm hearing you better, but
Oh, it's better than before.
it's better. It's better.
Oh, okay, because I made mention that I was going to delete the previous one and then get this one,
Mm.
and then thankfully it worked. So it's a good thing that you can hear me. Welcome. Right. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Hope you had a good day. Hope you
Yes,
had a good
yes.
day today.
Yes,
Okay, that's
thank
nice.
you.
Thank God. You're welcome. You're
A-
welcome. All
And
right.
you?
So I just came back really. I'm stressed, but I'm fine. I'm okay. I
Yeah,
thank
well
God.
done.
Thank you very much.
More
Thank you.
strength in Jesus' name.
Amen. No, hey, I need it too, my dear. Very necessary because it's been a lot already, but then we give God all the glory. This is what we went through,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
thank you so much for your kind words. Hope you're ready for today's final class because um it's just going to be that book
Hmm.
says a lot.
It
That
says a
book
lot,
says
so
a lot.
I didn't have time to revise anything. I was busy at work.
I I don't
That's
know,
why I
but
said.
then Shebi we've
That's
been
why I
we've been
said.
announcing this final class since, so it's not
It's
just
time.
today.
It's time to juggle and read these things. Oh,
Ah,
but
anyway, when the time comes, I'm sure you're going to be able to do something. I believe in you. So I'm not really
thanks for the encouragement.
yeah,
I
you're
don't like. I don't
welcome.
like being unprepared. Honestly, well, it is what it is
Well,
today.
this is the life of a professional now. You have to be
Mm.
ready at all times. So I
Mm.
just noticed we had a viewer on YouTube. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I don't know your name, but please kindly comment your name so that I can know who is watching us from YouTube, right? So welcome, Christiana, the person on YouTube, right? So if you have the link that I shared in the group, kindly join through StreamYard because today is a practical class. Oh, hi Sekibo, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to class. Oh, you came 8 o'clock on the dot. I think Christiana was like 3 minutes earlier than the normal time, which is very encouraging, right? I really like it when professionals keep to time. Yeah, so welcome, Sekibo. Hope you had a good day, right? Hope your day was great and you are ready for today's practical class. I think we just need a few persons and then we'll start, right? Because we are not going to wait for anybody. Really, it's not in my nature to wait for people. But let me just say we give them 2 minutes because today is the final. Today is the DJ, right? Normally in university, they're supposed to give you questions, but this is an online class. You can give somebody questions that you're going to use ChatGPT and answer it. So I want the one that you're looking at me, I'm looking at you. Yeah, and then it's true. Everybody has to turn on their camera, please. I need to see your faces. I need to see your facial expression because I'm not going to give us how this practical class is going to go until I have more persons. Oh, I said turn on camera. Christian around the way. She says chai. Hey, well, this is it. I mean, when we have our physical office, you will not be coming to class without your face now. You'll be coming with your face, right? So let's just mirror it. Christiana, why did you say chai? It's like you don't like showing your face. So because I was just saying now that if we have a physical office, right, the Law Academy opens a physical office, that students are going to be coming to class with their faces now. And you won't come to class and leave your face at home. So why is it feeling different? I mean, it's the same thing, right? So we should get comfortable showing our faces, or please let people be able to put a face to the voice or the name, right? So that when they are awarding you or giving you compliments, they can see your face. When they are also shouting at you, they can see your face. Ebube, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for at least coming on time. 2 minutes, yeah, 2 minutes late, but then welcome. At least it's still better than the persons who are not here yet, in respective of getting the link. I think 15 minutes to the class. That's enough time now, Abby. Or is it too small? People should tell me. I feel like 15 minutes is enough time for you to have checked your phone for a class we've been announcing since morning or since yesterday, though. So we have 3 persons on StreamYard. Oh, that's nice. For me, it's good enough. So we have to start. Like I said yesterday, today is our practical class. And the way it's going to run is that each person is going to have 10 minutes to present, and I'm going to share what's it called? I'm going to share my screen and we're going to see all we've learned. So because I'm a kind person, I'm not going to take us outside the scope of what we've learned, right? So I'm going to share my screen and you will see what we've learned, right? I made that why we made sure that we gave the link to the courses out there, right? So I'm not going to admit anybody to any of the slides until the class is over because it's been there since, right? So for people that want to go and start peeping the slides now, better just pray to God. Better just start praying to God, basically. So I'm going to share my screen now so that we can start. So I will just call somebody, I would give you a topic and you present. The last one we did, I allowed you to choose a topic, right? This time around, I'm going to be the one to give you a topic. Yes, because you are supposed to be wholesome. It's not the one you like that you put in your mind. No, you have to put everything in your mind. At least, if not everything, but have a hang of it. So before you start flipping through all these slides, I've already called you. I've already called you. So with no further ado, because I don't intend that we will spend more than our usual 1 hour 30 minutes because I have to go to work tomorrow. I just came back. I am extremely tired, but we have to show up. So let me share my screen. Yes, so I hope we are ready, like I'm ready. So this is our final practical test, right? And who just joined? Let me see. Oh, somebody just joined and then I can't find the person again. Oh, okay. So this is like our final practical test, right? People should please help me confirm that you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Please confirm that you can see my screen. Hmm? Can somebody confirm that they can see my screen, please? Christiana, Sekibo, anybody? Okay, yes, you can. Thank you very much, Sekibo. I thank you very much, right? So, like I was saying, this is the final practical test, and it is so encouraging that we are able to make it to this last lap, right? We have our core finalists. Please, when you join it, just comment your name, right? Comment your name so that I can know the persons who are in class, right? Attendance for today's class is a core determinant for the people who are going to be graduating tomorrow, because we're not doing this thing for doing sake, right? Just give me a minute, please. please comment your name so that we can start. I'm going to use this today's attendance. I'm going to take it very okay. So okay, Sekibo, Christiana, thank you very much. Right. So the way the class is, the way the practical test is going to run, right? I'm going to call you, and you'd I'm not going to allow you choose a topic. I'll give you a topic, and then until we exhaust all the topics that we've taught in class, right? So these are the topics covered. In week one, we looked at overview of communication as a critical soft skill. And then the thing is, we're not going to talk about anything in week one till we exhaust everything in week two, because a lot of us have a good hang of what we've talked about in week one. If you just joined us, please comment your name, right? Please comment your name so that we can know the persons who are in the class, right? This thing, I know it's only one page now, but stop telling me thank you for viewing. Restart, Biko. So I'm not going to give anybody a topic in week one till we've covered all the topics in week two, because in week one we had a lot of people talk about the topics that are here. So basically it should have stayed in our minds, right? It should have stayed in our minds. So week two is the one that we've not had any practical class on, right? So this is what we're going to be doing today. And then for week two also, we are going to be having a different method. The last one we did, you were allowed to choose a topic. Welcome, Sharon. So the last one we did, please kindly comment your name if you are online, right? Kindly comment your name if you are online. The last one we did, you were allowed to choose a topic, right? But today's own, I'm going to give you a topic. And like I was saying, we would not get into anything in week one till we cover everything in week two, right? And then your presentation time is 10 minutes, right? Everybody that is going to be presenting today has 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to teach us on a topic I'm going to assign to you. You're not choosing this time around, because I believe that all of us were in class and were present. And then even if we're not in class, all the topics for week two, I believe that they are on YouTube. No, I believe, I can actually check from here, but then I know that they are on YouTube, right? So you had enough time today to actually go through it. Um I shared the slides with my team members early to pass across. So I'm very sure that we had enough time to go through it, right? Because we have not just been announcing this class today. So with no further ado, if I call your name, please, I'm going to add you to the stage. You'd unmute yourself and you teach us. But before then, give me a second. Let me turn on my stopwatch so that we can timing too is part of your grade, right? Timing too is part of your grade. So either you keep a watch by your side, or you just have to use your number. Use a stopwatch. So please, can you people, okay, the first person I'm going to be calling for today, Sharon, I don't know, you are in church. It's even you I wanted to call first self. This one that you rush and saw my mind and said you are in church. Ha. Okay, oh. But then anyway, let me just go straight to the point. Okay, so I'm going to be calling Sekibo, right? I'm going to be calling Sekibo Tamuno Imama Favor. Sekibo Tamuno Imama Favor. I'm so sorry if I'm not getting the Tamuno part, right? I'm going to be calling you. You would unmute your, please, okay, use the StreamYard link. Okay, you can actually be on YouTube, and then when it's your turn to present, you can join. I'm actually seeing your name. So Sekibo, kindly unmute yourself, right? Don't let me you're having network issues. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, nice. So, welcome. Let me give you a topic. You're going to be teaching us on structuring messages clearly, right? So, teach us for
Okay.
10 minutes. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so you're going to teach us for 10 minutes how to structure messages clearly, and then they are going to ask you questions. That's if they have questions. If they don't have questions, I'll be the one to ask you a question, right? So,
Okay.
um, your time is now. Your time has started, please.
Okay. Okay. So, structuring messages clearly. Structuring messages. Generally messages, electronic messages, emails, social media, text message are all ways of communicating with people. And then when you're messaging a person, you also have to you have to consider, to an extent, you have to consider how the person will read it, because it is not a verbal communication. So when you're structuring messages are important, because it can help first, it influences how your message is perceived, the tone in which, because when you're structuring your message, you have to give consideration to the tone in which the person will read it in. And if you don't structure the message properly, the person you're trying to communicate to you might not be able to communicate your message properly. And the person might get the wrong idea of whatever you are trying to say. So there are different messaging platforms. We have platforms like emails, we have the social media, which is WhatsApp, texting apps generally, like Slack, because some organizations use Slack, yes, for messaging. And then we have apps like LinkedIn, although that one is like passing a message to a larger audience. So when it comes to email, there is the professional mail, in which you're talking to probably a stakeholder or your boss. When you are structuring those mails, you go straight to the point. It's more like a formal letter. It can be considered to be a formal letter, which you have the introduction. The introduction should be okay, you have the heading first, and then when it comes to the heading, it's it's purposeful, like it goes straight to the point. It tells what the body of the message generally is about. Yes, then we have the introduction. Probably the heading can be technical report for week one, just assuming we are structuring a message. Okay, assuming the law academy is structuring a message to maybe the
Please,
board of
am I the
directors
only
or
one that is
something.
struggling to hear Sekibo? Sekibo, can you hold on? Am I the only one struggling to hear her? Please, can somebody put it in the chat that they can hear her clearly? Because I cannot hear her.
Wow.
Please, can somebody put it in the chat that they can hear Sekibo? Because I can't hear her. Is it clear? Like, Christiana, is it clear? You people are hearing her. Why am I not hearing her?
I don't know.
Because it's breaking in my end, but continue. Somebody else will have to score you. Continue.
Yes, yes, I don't know. Okay, so like when you send an email, like I said, the heading first, it can be technical report on week one, and then the introduction, which goes straight to the point, the main body, which can maybe contain a larger information, a larger information pertaining to what you're passing, pertaining to the information being passed, and then the ending, the closing statement, yes, probably. Wow. I think I've been cut off. Is it my network? Please. Okay, Christina, please, can you hear me? I Wow. I think okay, the network is okay. So I'll just should I carry on, ma?
You said, what did you say? Hello,
Please, can you hear
Sakina, what did
me?
you say, please? Yeah, it's breaking. I
Okay,
think
okay.
my
I was
network
asking
has
if I should
gone.
carry on because I noticed the app. Nope, no
You're asking
problem.
what?
Okay, the closing remark can the closing remark, if it's something that the person has to get back to you on, you can say, okay, I await your reply, or you can just it can if it's something you need to get feedback on, you can say I await your reply. If it's something you don't need to get feedback on, you can say I hope the message or the information being passed is passed on with clarity. And then for the closing this thing, you can just say yours faithfully. Then when it comes to emails with your colleagues, your friends, something like a reminder, you can just have an opening, a warm opening. Hello, I hope your day is going fine. And then you pass on the information you are meant to pass. For example, the last class will be holding today, and it is important to have studied before coming to the class because it will be a practical section. And then with warm regards, the closing, it's warm regards, putting the necessary information, the time for the class, and the closing with warm regards to me there. Then when it comes to um, structuring messages on social media platforms like WhatsApp, Slack, to an extent you make use of emojis, but at a very controlled rate, depending on the message you are trying to pass. Yes, that's it for messaging out. Then on platforms like LinkedIn, you can use on platforms like LinkedIn, um there are several methods. Generally, when structuring messages, there are several methods for structuring your messages. There's the 4W. I cannot really remember everything. But then there's a method where you ask yourself the what information you're trying to pass, why why this information needs to go out, who your audience for that certain information is, what, why, I think how to, I cannot remember everything anyways. But then when you implement these methods, it helps you like to streamline your information. Probably if I want to write a technical report now concerning UI, UX, I am expecting that my audience are people in that field. And it helps me to it guides my information that is being passed. So I don't go ahead trying to explain it from the bottom line like text to start explaining from with unnecessary analogies. Yes, because if I've identified my audience, it will help me to structure my information in a way that the supposed audience will get what they are meant to get and not be bored. Because if I don't streamline my information to fit into the setting, yeah, the audience will not really be intrigued by it, or I might not pass what I am meant to pass in the best way possible. Yes. So then structuring messages, I think reports too is on that, writing technical reports. So in reports there's generally a structured way a report is meant to be. The starting with the introduction, which usually contains the brief context of the content of the report. Then from the introduction to the main, but the introduction also contains the background study, whatever is going to be in the report. It contains a brief background study or summary of the report. then the main body of the report. And reports are generally, they are they are more technical than every other, because reports are generally streamlined towards something. It's not how reports are not, it's for a certain purpose. Most times technical reports are done either to speak on what has been done, what someone is planning to do, or what has, it's majorly what has been done. Yes. Then from the introduction, the main body of the report, which contains what has been done. You can, to pass out your points in reports, you can use bullet points. Bullet points are advisable. To pass out important points. Then I think that's it for. Then we have the conclusion and the summary of reports. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, well done, Sekibo. Well done, right? Although my network was giving me a lot of issues. Can you hear me, Sekibo?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I was getting a lot of glitches from my end, but then you used 8 minutes, 10 seconds, 39 nanoseconds. That's still within time, right? So I would say well done, because that course, I mean, that topic is a bit complicated. It has a lot of edges and branches, but I think you touched on what needs to be touched, and that's really impressive. So I'm going to call somebody to grade you, somebody that was here, because my network was really misbehaving. So who was in, I mean, okay, Bravo, can you please
I
grade
think Christina.
Sekibo? What you say?
I said I think Christina could hear me throughout, but I don't know anyone can.
So I saw Christiana's feedback on WhatsApp that she's having network issues. So I don't really know if she heard you. But then Christiana, please let me add you to the stage. Did you hear? Were you able to hear most of her presentation? Christiana.
Network kicked me. Yeah, network kicked me out at the time, so I didn't really hear everything.
Oh, network kicked you out.
Yes,
Oh,
it
okay.
was just the
So
beginning
what am I?
that I heard.
Hmm?
It was just the beginning. I mean, the beginning part of our presentation that I heard, and
Okay,
this
so those
ending.
on YouTube, did anybody? No problem, thank you. So those on YouTube, did anybody hear her presentation? If you're on YouTube and you heard her presentation, please can you comment so that you'll be added to, you can come to StreamYard and give a review. But while I'm still waiting for them, based on what I heard, right, I'll give you 7/10. Today's class is over 10, actually. So I'll give you 7/10 based on what I heard, right? Based on what I could make out from what you were saying, based on the key headings you mentioned, right? One thing is very important, or one thing stands out for me: the ability to have at least a wholesome idea of what that particular topic is talking about, right? So please, can somebody confirm that they can hear me first? Let me not be talking to myself. Are you people hearing me? Can you please confirm that you can hear me, please? Please, though, somebody should help me confirm that they can hear me. So, okay, yes, thank you very much, Christiana. So, like I was saying, Sekibo, well done, right? I think that was great. Sharon, please let me know when you get back home. Then, for the people on
Thank you, ma.
YouTube, please, you're welcome. Well done. Let me even take down your score, Sef, so I can add it to the other one that I have. So, the next person I'm going to be calling is Ebube. I mean, Eze Rebecca. Is she on this call? I know I'm seeing her YouTube, right? So, is it Rebecca? I'm guessing that you are watching from YouTube, right? So, please, can you kindly join StreamYard? Kindly join StreamYard so that you can present. because the last time we had a class, you did not present. I was waiting for you to calm down before I will call you. Let's not be like I just called you like that. But please, Rebecca, if you can hear me, kindly join StreamYard. Right, Christiana, are you ready? While we're waiting for Rebecca, I don't know if she's on the call. For the persons, because of network is really day. I'm even looking at if we can do this class as a one-on-one session with me, right? So probably, or maybe like 2 or 3 persons per day will just have a virtual call, or you do a video presentation and send for me to grade, because this network is not allowing the interaction to be seamless, and it's not nice, it's frustrating the effort. So can we make a vote anyway? Before then, Eze Rebecca has joined. She did not talk in the last class. So please, you have to connect your camera. That's the feedback I'm getting, right? So Rebecca, kindly connect your camera. Like allow, click allow, so that if you're joining for the first time, okay, I've seen you. I've been able to add you. So welcome, Rebecca. Right? Let me share my screen again so that you can see. I'll give you a topic. I'm not even going to give you any topic from week 1. I know that in week 2 you were in class. So, okay. Um, Rebecca, please, you're going to be teaching us on. Can you see my screen first of all?
Yes, I can see your screen. Good evening, ma.
You can see what I shared, right? Good evening, well done. You can see the topic. Abi, you can see me. Which one?
I can see
Okay,
you.
no. Okay, no. So the topic should be up now. You can see the topics, right?
Yeah. Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be teaching us on digital communication ethic. I know you were in that class. I know you've been in class right from the time that you missed the presentation up until today. I've been seeing you. So you're going to teach us on digital communication ethics. That's day 12. It's a very recent class, Seth. So you should ace it, right? So your time has started. Okay, no, um refresh. Okay, so yes, your time has started. You have the floor. Let me mute myself. Rebecca, are you still there?
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma. So, digital communication ethic is all about the rules and regulation, like the the things that you look out. Yes, can you?
Please, am I the only one that can? Please, can somebody confirm that they can hear me? Okay, you can't hear her, so I guess it's her network. I guess it's her network. I'm sure that people have been kicked out 4 times. See, network is really terrible this evening. No, network is really, really terrible this evening. I don't know what we are going to do. And today's class is supposed to be a very important class for us, because it's a core determinant of our graduation tomorrow. That graduation cannot exceed tomorrow, because I already have activities lined up from next tomorrow till the end of the year. So this is what we're going to do, right? Our graduation is going to be tomorrow, but for the persons who have not presented, you're going to make a video of yourself teaching. I'm going to assign topics to us, right? This night. I'm going tonight. Right. So that's what we're going to do now. So we don't waste our time with all of this. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Because it's annoying. The person that's presenting, I can't even find her. I can't even call another person now. So we're going to make a video of ourselves, right? It's going to be how many minutes now? The same 10 minutes. No, it's not going to be up to 10 minutes on a video because I think there's going to be a lot. So the video is going to be 5 minutes, right? Make a 5 minutes video of yourself teaching the topic I'm going to assign to you this night, right? So for the people who have not presented, that's what we're going to do because this network is not encouraging. I hope that's a good idea because people are dropping messages on the WhatsApp group that network is kicking them out. Network is kicking, and imagine it's showing her that the session has ended, but the session is still ongoing. Please, can you people confirm that you can hear me first? Right? Can somebody confirm that they can hear me? Yes, Oriola, good evening. So please, can somebody confirm that they can hear me first? Because I'm getting a feedback that she's saying that network has kicked her out, and I mean, I'm still here. So please, can you confirm that you can hear me? Nobody is here. Please, if you're on YouTube or this thing, you can hear me. Okay, thank you. So this network is really embarrassing, and it's not even on my end today, it's on everybody's end, because the person that was presenting now, she just said that network threw her out. So this is what we're going to do. Please, you're going to make a 5 minutes video of yourself, right, teaching a topic I'm going to assign to you. That's what we're going to do. Thank you to all the people that have given a feedback. You're going to make a 5 minutes video of yourself teaching a topic I'm going to assign to you, right? So I'm going to use that topic to grade your facial expression. I'm going to use that topic to grade your facial expression. I'm also going to use that topic to grade your understanding of the topic assigned to you. I'm going to use the video to grade your understanding of the topic assigned to you. Now, where the problem is that there's a deadline. It shouldn't exceed 1 p.m. tomorrow. This video should not exceed 1 p.m. tomorrow, right? I don't want any by 8 o'clock and I'll start having to review video. Make a 5 minutes video of yourself teaching a topic I would assign to you. It should not exceed 1 p.m. tomorrow, right? Because this network issue is crazy, right? Everybody is just complaining on the group. So we have to end this thing now so that you guys can have enough time to make your video, right? So Rebecca, the topic I gave you is the topic you're going to still make your video on. I hope you can hear me, but I know I gave you digital communication ethics, so make your video. It's 5 minutes and send it tomorrow before 1 p.m. tomorrow. And to every other person who is listening to me, I'm going to assign topics to all of us this night, right? So please get to work, make your video. If you are using your book, I will know, and it will show your score. I mean, I will even grade you as I'm receiving the video, right? So please, it's very important that we do that, right? So that, I mean, this whole network thing is frustrating and it's not giving us a wholesome experience for the presentation. Okay, so our graduation still holds tomorrow, right? And your video is a core determinant of your graduation, because I feel like you can't spend 12 days and then it's only 5 minutes video that'll make you not to graduate, right? So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's end this live stream because this experience is not funny for all of us. The network is very terrible and I wouldn't want to be stressing all of us with can you hear me, can you not hear me? All right, so please, with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I have to call it a night. Please expect your topics. Thank you and God bless you. Good night.